Hello all, welcome back to the channel Auto AI Learners. I am Naresh Kumar and back with another interesting video today. If you have ever hired people, you know this problem. Hundreds of job application emails, resumes in different formats, manual screening, biased decisions, and endless back and forth just to schedule one interview. What if AI could read every application, analyze resumes, score candidates for multiple roles, and automatically book interviews without human intervention? In this video, I will show you a production ready AI hiring pipeline that does exactly that. From email intake, resume parsing, AI based evaluation, calendar aware interview scheduling, all fully automated and logged in Airtable. This is not a demo type. This is how a real hiring automation is built. Let us quickly discuss a problem statement, the solution, and high level architecture of the system. Then I will take you to the N10 and show you how to build this system. All right. So, whenever there is an opening in an organization, we know that there are hundreds and thousands of resumes we will receive through emails, right? So, screening every resume manually requires a lot of time and effort. To avoid this, what this system does, this system detects the emails which are uh, job application emails, and then extract and analyzes a resume using the AI, scores each candidate against multiple roles, whatever the open roles are available with us, and then automatically schedules interviews for the top candidates. Right. After that, once interview is scheduled, it stores everything in Airtable database. All right. So let us quickly go to the N10. There I will explain you each step in this workflow so that you will get the better idea. I have come to my N10 canvas. I already defined this workflow. So I'll share this JSON with you so that you can directly go to this three dots where you can import from file and select your JSON file, which will give you a full workflow. After that, you need to just set the credentials, then you are good to execute this workflow, right? So let me explain each step what I am doing so that you will get the better idea, right? In the starting, what I have taken a Gmail trigger. This trigger will be running every minute and then checking unread messages from our email, whatever we configured over here, right? So for that, what you need to configure your Gmail account. In case if you are no, just go there. Uh, you can select create a new Gmail account, create a new credentials, and then select OAuth 2, then simply sign in with your Google account. Then your Gmail trigger will be ready, right? So once your Gmail trigger is ready, what it does every minute, since we have given every minute mode over here, every minute it will try to read your Gmail inbox, right? So if it finds any new emails which is in unread state, it will fetch it. All right. So this is customizable. Mode is customizable. In case if you are receiving, you don't want to run for every minute, you can select hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, however you want. You can also have the custom option where you can run for seconds also, right? So every minute is a good to go option. So I have selected every minute. All right. So once this is done, what it will do here, we will fetch unread messages, right? After that, we are doing one LLM call. So we are not taking, AI agent over here, because what I am trying to do here, uh, you can see my prompt over here. What I am doing, you are an email classifier AI agent. Your only task is to determine if an email is a job application or not, right? So simply what this LLM call does, it will classify whether it is a job application or not. If it is a job application, then inside my if condition, I have written one if condition. If it is a job application, it will follow one workflow. If it is not job application, then simply it will terminate the job, because we are doing automation, scheduling system, right? So if it is not a job related application, then there is no point of continuing this workflow. So if it is a false, this job will terminate automatically, right? So you can see my if condition over here. I have taken json.message.content where I will get whether it is a job application or not, true or false. If it is true, it will go to a next node where I am fetching the Gmail, right? So in the previous node, unread message I got where I will get the ID. Using that ID, I am fetching complete a Gmail over here, right? It will fetch subject, right? It will fetch the subject. It will fetch, body. It will fetch attachments. Everything it will fetch over here. All right. So once I fetch the email, what I am doing, whatever the resume I am getting as an attachment, that attachment I am storing inside my Google Drive. Here also you need to set up your Google Drive account. For that, what you need to do, select create new credentials. Once you select a new credentials, it will ask you client ID and client secret. To get that, what you need to do, so you have to go to console.cloud.google.com, right? Once you go there, you will get some projects over here. Just click on over here. So you can see I have multiple projects. In case you don't have any project, you can simply click on a new project over here, right? So it will ask you to create a new project. You can create a new project, select no organization, and then create, right? Once you created your project, you can see that project list over here, right? So right now I created one project called Agent Nani, so I have selected that project over here. Once you do that, there is a menu over here. Just go to the menu and then go to API and services, right? Where you have to enable this Drive API services. Once you come there, just click on enable API and services. After that, you can see this UI over here. Just click on enable API and services. All right. So here, search for the Drive option. Search for the Drive API. All right. So you can see that there is a Google Drive API over here. Just click on that Google Drive API over here, and by default it will be disabled, right? You can see that in my case I have already enabled. That's why it is showing API enabled. In case it was in disabled state, just click on enable button over there. It will enable you the Google Drive API. All right. So once you enable the Google Drive APIs, after that what you have to do, you have to go to the credentials section, right? uh, Select the credentials section and you will land up over here. If you are doing it first time, you have to select what consent screen as well. Just go over there. It will ask you the basic details. You have to provide all the basic details, right? So it will ask you the overview, branding details, and all. You can simply provide over there. You are good to go, right? Then what you need to do? You need to go to API service again. Go to the credentials. Once your consent is done, what consent screen is done, you have to come back to the credentials. Don't worry, it will not ask much details. It is a simple form. It will give you so that you can fill it, right? Once you come back to credentials, then you will land up over here. So where you can create API keys, what 2.0 client IDs, and then service accounts, right? If you observe your this one, it is asking you client ID and as well as a client secret. You can do connect it your Google Drive using two methods. One is service account and then auth to account. So N10 is recommending this flow. That's why what we are doing, we are going to create auth 2.0 client IDs, right? So for that, what you need to do, go to create credentials section and then select auth client ID, right? Select it. Once you select it, then it will ask you some details. You can see over here, you have to select application type. Application type you can select as a web application, right? Then you can give any name for that application. Once you give the any name, then you need one redirect URS. Just click on add URI. Once you click on add URI, once you come back to N10, you can see over here or redirect URL. You have to copy this URL and then paste it over here inside redirect URI section. So once you are done that, then you can click on create, right? All right. So once you click on create, you can see over here, I got my client ID and also my client secret down. If you If you want to store these details, you can click on download JSON. So your client ID and client secret will be downloaded to your local machine. Right now I am not using this project, that's why I'm not downloading, right? So you can copy over here and come back over here. You can paste client ID and client secret over here, right? Once you close this pop-up, you cannot get this client ID and client secret, so better you click on download JSON. All right, so once this is done, uh, then you can click on save option over here. Once you enter your client ID and the client secret, you can click on save option as well. All right. Once you click on that, your Google Drive will be connected. Right. All right, guys. So why we are connecting Google Drive? Because whatever the attachments we receive in our email, we are storing it into one drive. If you see my configuration over here, uh, I'm taking my drive, and then inside the root folder, whatever resumes having attachments, right? Whatever email having a resume as attachment, I'm storing inside my Google Drive. So this parent folder, you can define whatever the folder you want inside your Google Drive. All right. So parallelly, it will also try to extract from PDF, right? So currently I'm considering resumes in PDF format. So in general, it will be in Word format or any other format. You can extend the workflow, right? You can have one more check over here, either if condition or switch, so that you can check what is that attachments file type, right? PDF or Word or whatever the attachment it is, so that you can extend this workflow. So right now I'm considering only PDF files. That's why I'm extracting. I have taken extract from PDF node. So you can see over here, there are several operations. You can extract from HTML. You can extract from CSV. You can extract from ODS, RTF, text file, XML. There are several extractions are there. So I'm extracting, considering as a PDF. That's why I have selected operation as extract from PDF. So what this extract from PDF does, whatever the attachment we have, uh, whatever the content we have inside the PDF resume, correct? So that it will extract. All right. So once it is extracted, what I'm doing here, manually I have set some open positions, right? In real time, what will happen? These positions you can get it from any external system or any API, right? You can connect any API and then get the open positions, right? So right now, I don't want to make another external system. That's why what I have done, I have defined these positions manually, right? So position one I have, which is automation engineer, right? Then position two I have, which is full stack developer, and also I have a position three, which is hybrid application developer, right? So these are the open positions currently I am setting over here, which is I am setting manually. But in case of real time, remember, you can connect it to any database or get it, or you can connect to any API, or you can connect to any external source and then fetch these open source, fetch these open positions from your system, right? So once I fetch, I am taking one more LLM call, right? Now, if you see over here, I have a resume content and I have a open positions. Now I am making one LLM call saying that you are a resume analysis AI agent. Analyze the resume text and determine the best role fit with the score out of 10. Right. So I have a resume text over here, which I am getting from extract PDF node. And then I have a three open positions, which I am setting manually. Now, what this LLM call does, it will try to read our resume and as well as open positions, and it will see which position best fit for this resume, and then it will score as well. I have selected here, see, scoring criteria 10 by 10 for a perfect match, all key requirements are there in available position, or 9 by 10 for extra. So basically I have given some criteria to score this resume, right? All right. So once this is done, so I'm expecting some format from this. I'm expecting from a format for this. What is that format? I'm expecting recommended role, which role this resume is fit, right? That role. And then fit score. What is the fit score? Will it give 8, 9, 10, or 6, right? And then key strength, the key strengths of this candidate. And also I have, if candidate is having any gaps are there, I am checking. And then years of experience, I am checking how many years of experience he has. And then what are his top skills, and then some reasoning, right? So why did you feel that this position will be suited for this resume? So that reasoning it will try to give over here. All right. So that is what I am given a clear instruction to the LLM. Here, if you see, I have connected my OpenAI account, and then I have taken a GPT 4.1 mini, right? So not only OpenAI, you can use any model over here. All right. So once it is done, then I'm taking one more if condition over here. What this if condition does, it will check the fit score, right? So in my LLM call, I'm telling to my LLM, give me the fit score, right? So once I get that fit score, I'm checking this fit score. I'm checking this fit score. If it is greater than 8, if it is greater than 8, it will go to my agent. If it is less than 8, it will simply create one record in Airtable, and then it will stop the workflow, right? So what is this Airtable? Airtable is a simple database. It's like, advanced version of Excel. You can say that it is a advanced version of Excel. How to connect the Airtable? Nothing to do much. You have to go to your Airtable, just search for Airtable. You can see that official website. Click on that, and then you need to sign in with your account. Let me log in over here. So I have already account, it seems. So I have already logged in. Just click on Airtable, go to my apps. All right. So this is your interface. Once you log in, you can see this kind of interface. All right. So once you come here, you can see over here, I already have one workspace over here, which is called as a Techno Globe. So what I will do, if you want, you can simply click on plus over here, so that it will ask you to create a new workspace. Simply click on, give the workspace name, and then click on create. Then it will ask you the manually what kind of workspace you need. So you can either you can build with, AI, or you can build it your own. Just select build my own, right? Now inside workspace you need to create one base, which is which is called as a database, right? Which is called as a database. So this database, you can give any name. I'm giving a test over here, and then inside test you can create n number of tables. You can see that create new option over here. Any tables you can create, and then these are the fields. By default fields it is given to you. So according to our requirement, if you double click over here, you can change it. Let's say I don't want a name over here, I want email. You can simply click on email, and then you can select the data type, right? So what kind of data type email will be having? Generally it will be email. So you can select email, and then click on save. So like that, how many columns you need, right? You can extend those columns. If you click plus, you can add another column over here. So it is completely up to you what column you are going to create. It is a select, it is a checkbox, it is a long text. Let's say if I want to create a long text, you can simply take long text, and it will ask you the field name. So let's say I want to store my summary of the resume. So I can simply give summary, and then log text, and then create field. So it is created one column over here. It is like, um, it is like SQL database, or you can also consider it as a Excel, right? Where you can create multiple tables, and then through UI itself you can create n number of columns however you want, right? That is a short discussion about Airtable. I hope you, if you are already used any database or Excel, it is very easy to use. You just go and create one table over here. So once you create the table, what you need to do, you need to go to your account, where you can get the API key. You can see over here, uh, we need to create the account, right? So just click on over here, click on create new credentials. It requires access token. It requires access token. So that access token, you can get it from your account. Once you come to your account, then there is an option called go to developer hub. Click on go to developer hub. All right. So there is a API key option, but API keys are deprecated already in 2024. And if you see our N10 workflow, our N10 workflow is a required access token, right? So you can see over here there is a personal access token options. Just click on personal access tokens. So once you click on personal access token, you can see this kind of interface. You can simply click on create token, right? Give the any name, test token, whatever the name you want. Then what you need to do, you need to give a proper permissions to access that particular base, right? So in traditional SQL you call it as database, but here you are calling as a base workflow, right? So what you need to do, you click on add scope. Just better to give every permission, or if you see here, N10 is clearly suggesting that give data records read, write, and then read, right? So go there, create, click on read, and then add scope, write, and then add scope. You can give any other permission you need, you can give also, no problem, right? So right now I have given a read and write permissions, and then you have to add that particular base, right? You have to add that particular base where all the tables exist, right? Click on add base, and then you have to give the permission using this access token, what kind of what bases it can access. Currently I have two bases, technoglobe and as well as test, right? So you can create, you can select any base. So once you select any base, if you want to give multiple bases, you can again click on add base and then select this base as well. Right now I have given two bases. So using this access token, I can access these two bases, right? So it is simple, like creating a API key with proper permissions. Now, once this is done, then simply click on create token, right? Your token will be ready. Click on done. Come to your NA10 and then paste your access token over here. Once you paste your access token, you can simply click on save. Then your Airtable will be ready, right? So once you done this, what you have to do, you have to select what operation, what resource you are doing. We are doing a base a resource or record resource. See, base is when you want to create a new base, right? But in this case we are already created a base, already created a table. What we are trying to do, we are trying to insert a record. For that purpose, what you need to do, you have to select a record, right? So operation, again operation, what operations are there? Either create or update, delete. It is like same CRUD operation, right? We are inserting, so that's why I have selected create operation. Then from the base, what base? For my access token I have given one base, right? So by default that base will be coming over here. All right. So in the table, once you have the base over here, you can see that table 1 is your table. You can all, if you double click over here, then it will change, right? You can give any name, whatever you want. So you can give a candidate list or something, you can give which is meaningful in name, right? And then you can select that particular table over here. In my case, I have taken a resume as my base and then a history as my table. All right. So once this is done, then you have to map these fields. You have to map these fields. So from my LLM call, I am expecting name, email, recommended role, score, strengths, gaps, experience, skills, and reasoning. All these columns I have taken over there, right? And then I'm mapping all the columns manually. See, there is no need of using Airtable. In case if you want to change it to MongoDB, you can use it MongoDB. If you want to use SQL database, you can also use SQL database. So whatever the database you want, you can use. Even if you want to use Excel, you can also use Excel, right? So there is no restrictions on using the database. I felt Airtable is easy and easy to integrate. That's why I have taken the Airtable. All right. So what we are doing, if score is not matching over here, I am just inserting one record with that score. I am not doing anything. After that, my workflow will be stopped. Right. So now, if score is more than 8, fit score is more than 8. We saw that if it is less than 8, we are going to create a record and then we are stopping the workflow. In case score is more than 8, what it will do, it will get the next business day, right? So I have taken some function node. What this function node does, it will you know give the next working day date, right? So right now I haven't integrated any holidays over here. I have simply considered that Sunday is the holiday. So in case if any application is received on Saturday, it will not schedule interviews on Sunday. Instead, it will try to schedule on Monday, right? So if you have a holiday list with you, you can also integrate those holidays so that you can skip those holidays as well, right? Now I have the next business day date with me, and I have a candidate resumes, and I have everything with me. Now all information I am sending to my AI agent, right? My AI agent has couple of tools over here. One tool is checking the calendar availability of the interviewer. One more is getting the events. All right. Also, I have given one LLM access, which is GPT 4.1 mini, right? You can, in case if you want to give any other model, you can give those model as well. All right. So what this agent does, you are an availability checking agent. So the next business day is that particular business date, whatever I get it from my function node. And then I'm setting up a goal, checking that, check the availability on next business day, find the first free 1 hour slot between 9 to 6 p.m. So here I'm considering 9 to 6 is my working hours. If you have a different working hours, you can also mention over there, right? So return only one time slot, and I'm expecting a structured output from my AI agent. You can see over here inside a tool parser, I have assigned structured output parser. Why I need structured output parser? I always need start time and end time to create a calendar event, right? So if you see my create calendar event over here, it requires a start time and end time. So I'm getting over there. All remaining information, attendees information, subject and all I have defined over here. Attendees you will also get from your email. From one two address you will get, right? So those two you can take it as a attendees over there. All right. So once everything is filled over here, it will try to create the event. Once it creates the event, what it will do, it will send a confirmation email to the candidate and as well as interviewer, right? After that, it will create one a record inside our Airtable, right? So this is how this uh, process works. Now since we know that what is happening over here, we can quickly see the demo and then close this video. All right. So, all right, guys, for the demo purpose, I have downloaded one resume in the online, which is for a full stack developer, which is a open position in our system, right? So I have taken one more email ID. From one email ID, I am sending the email which we configured in Init, right? So what will happen whenever this email receives any mail, it will try to fetch that mail and check whether it is a job application or not. If job application, then it will follow the procedure whatever we have defined. If not, it will stop the workflow, right? So let us quickly send this email first. All right, guys. So email has been sent successfully, and I haven't received the email yet. Let me receive it. Then I will trigger my workflow, right? Let's wait for a minute. Yeah. So I have received my job application over here. Now let me go to my N8N workflow, and then I will click on execute workflow. Now you can see over here my email node has been triggered, my LLM call has been triggered, and if you see my if condition over here, you can see that it has fetched the score. Let me show you what score it has. It has decided that content is yes. It means what? uh, it is a job application, so that's why it haven't stopped the workflow. It went to email the fetch that whatever the resume we have received, and then it uploaded that particular resume to my Google Drive. So after that, it is the procedure whatever I have explained. It followed through everything, and then it has created an event. So if everything went well, I should have received one record in my Airtable, right? Let me show. Currently it is empty. You can see that a name it has fetched from the email, and email also it has fetched, and recommended role is full stack developer because we have uploaded a full stack developer resume, right? And other details, the strengths it has given over 8 years of full stack development over there, it is mentioned. There are no gaps, no explicitly mentioned anywhere over the gap over there. And then experience it has given a 9 years of experience, right? So skills, he has a JavaScript, Python, Node.js. I will show you the resume also, so that we can cross verify these skills as well before proceeding. And what is the score it has given? 9 it has given for the open position, and some reasoning it has given. Now let me show you quickly what resume I have uploaded. So I have downloaded from the internet and I have uploaded this resume over there. You can see that this is a senior full stack developer profile, right? And if you go to skills section, these are the skills. He has a JavaScript, he has a Python, Node.js, Python, Node.js. So whatever the skills he has in the resume, those skills we have fetched. Python, Node.js, React.js, everything we have fetched and scored over here. Now we can see the calendar as well. If you go to my calendar, this is my calendar, and you can see on 29th, today it is 27th and it is Saturday, right? So tomorrow 28th is a holiday, so non-working day. So tomorrow it is not going to schedule the interview, and directly it will go to 29th. So you can see over here Sunday I haven't created anything over there. On 29th it has created at 9 to 10 a.m. at 9 to 10 a.m. on this location, Auto AI Learners and Bangalore, whatever I have mentioned in my configuration mail, right? So why it has picked up 9 o'clock? Because I have not, I don't have any appointments on the Monday. So in the first hour, because my working hours I have defined as a 9 to 6, so it has picked at 9 a.m. and it scheduled interview successfully. That's it, guys. This is how about this video. In case if you like this video, please hit like button and consider subscribing my channel. So we can you can do a lot of improvements also. You can integrate human in the loop, so that before scheduling the interview, you can take approvals from both candidate and as well as interviewer as well, right? That will be the next level automation. You can try to improve this system. Yeah, thank you guys, thank you so much for your time.